Hi there, my name is Joey Virgilio, realtor at Sage Real Estate and co-host of the Toronto Living's Real Estate Podcast. And today I was originally going to make a video about the different types of heating within a condo building, but instead I'm going to kind of flip it and speak to more what's important to a condo purchaser and maybe some questions they might want to ask before they officially pull the trigger. So if that sounds like something that interests you, then stick around because I'm going to get into it. So the most commonly found heating systems within Toronto are, I'll give you three of them. So the top three, I'll say, one is a fan coil system. The second is a heat pump system. And then the third is what's known as a magic pack system or a package system. We'll talk about the package system at the end, but the first two I'm going to talk about as almost a combined version. So first, let me explain. So for a fan coil system, it generally works like this. Within a condo building, there's a main boiler and a main chiller, and they basically heat or chill water and then run that water through pipes throughout the entire condo building. And within each unit, these pipes will run. You'll have a fan. So typically when you walk into a unit, you'll see those white panels that might have a filter in them. So there's a fan that blows over those hot or cold pipes and in turn heats or cools your unit. Now with heat pump systems, specifically water source heat pump systems, which are the most common, inside the unit, nothing changes. You'll have the hot or cold pipe that runs in your unit and a fan will blow that hot or cold pipe and then blow the air into your unit, heating or chilling it. What changes between the two of them are just the ways that water gets heated or chilled. So we don't really need to go too far into that. But here's where the question's really gonna lie. With both systems, they're either going to run it as a 2-pipe system or a 4-pipe system. What does this mean? So to put simply, a 2-pipe system means there's 2 pipes, which is a send and a return basically. And the way that it works is it's only really going to be sending either heat through those pipes or cool water through those pipes. And that's running through the whole building, right? So say for instance, if you're in a transitional season, you're going to have to wait for condo management to flip the switch and have that building be in either heating or in cooling. You won't have the option as a specific unit owner to flip it early or flip it later. You have to wait for management to make that switch for you in order to have the system run the way you want it. Now the 4-pipe system runs both simultaneously. So obviously there's 4 pipes throughout it. You'll have hot water and chilled water running throughout the building. Therefore, you can switch it from heating to cooling at any time during the year, and you don't have to wait for management to switch back and forth. Now, if you think this is something that's going to bother you, waiting potentially for management to switch it from heating to cooling and not having that control yourself, then the question you're going to want to ask is the building a 2-pipe system or is the building a 4-pipe system? And you'll have your answer. And again, these are commonly found in high-rise buildings. It makes more financial sense for high-rise where there's a lot of units to use systems like this. So if you're looking at high-rise, that's chances are what you're going to be wanting to ask. Now, if you're looking at a low-rise building, then there's a chance that you'll be bumping into what's known as a packaged unit, or also known as a magic pack unit. Unfortunately, this is way less cool than it sounds. It's basically, it's a furnace and an AC basically put into one system and then in your unit. So not much to flourish there. It's just a furnace and an AC, but the whole system is within your unit. So basically you'll find these if you're viewing units and you open a door, a closet door or something, and you see a big mechanical like closet almost. Typically the furnace will burn natural gas, or they could be electric, but if you see a gas line in there, you could start to think to yourself, this might be a magic pack unit. And if so, basically the tip I'm going to give you is that if you see one of those in a unit, you'll want to ask the questions of what am I responsible for with that system? Am I responsible for all the maintenance? If it breaks down, just find out what you as the specific owner of that unit is responsible for. So there it is. There's your main heating types, or your most common heating types that I'll mention, and a couple questions to ask. So is the condo a 2-pipe system or a 4-pipe system? Because the change is either management changes from heating to cooling for you, or you have control of it yourself. And if it's a magic pack system, then what would you be responsible for as the owner? Otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful. If you still feel like you have more questions, feel free to reach out using the links below. If you want to just add to the conversation, you can always comment below. And if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.